What's going on, guys? It's your boy Boosted here, and today we are not on the Harley. We are actually on the Kawasaki 636, and I want to introduce you guys to it because I've never actually properly put it on the channel. But today we actually are introducing this bike, and I just wrapped it, and man, it turned out great. I love that camo. So with that being said, let's actually get on the bike and let's do a little ride. Now, this bike I actually bought about a year ago, and I got it for 1,200 bucks out of the back of somebody's yard. It's a 16 model, so that means it's in the 13 plus category for these bikes. Runs pretty good. I had a compression test done on the motor before I actually built it, but we've done a little bit of everything. I'm thinking I'm going to end up stunting this bike out. But she rides pretty true. I've probably had I've done 2 track days on this bike. I'm kind of getting over the fast boy stuff. I'm kind of thinking like, I'm going to live longer if I just go 20 miles an hour in a parking lot and do wheelies. So that's what I did. I bought a set of stunt cages for this bike. We're going to, what's up, guy? We're going to get the stunt cage on it and the sub cage, and probably get a stunt seat. I'm not really thinking about doing the tank yet because I'm not that good. But that's why we practice. So I'll tell y'all, this bike's actually really fun. I know a lot of my viewership is all Harley purist, which I am myself for the most part, but I enjoy a little bit of everything, and I want to have a little bit of everything on this channel. So don't think like I'm actually getting away from my Harley content, because I've got 4 bikes and 3 of them are Harleys. I just want to kind of introduce y'all to a little bit of different riding, and kind of expand my knowledge of motorcycles as well. So like I was saying, I've had this bike for about a year. I bought it out of a small town in Tennessee. That's cool. I bought it out of a town in Tennessee, and guy had a back surgery and couldn't ride anymore. He'd been leaving it outside for about 3 years, and it was factory plastics and all that was just faded. Seat was gone. So I got it home, tried to get it running after I drained the gas. Ended up I had to buy a fuel pump, which is why this light's still going off. I bought the fuel pump off of Amazon because it was like $100 versus an OEM $600 pump. And I can keep track of how much gas is in it based off the mileage for $500 savings. So I get the pump on, get the bike running, and we put new plastics on it, put new grips on it, new seat. We changed out the hand controls. We changed out the hand controls and went with these Woodcraft controls. They look pretty cool. I even put a Brembo RCS 19 front master on it. And let me tell y'all, I'm thinking I'm going to end up putting that on my Harleys as well. I would recommend doing the master cylinder over just doing calipers any day. I did do steel braided front lines, and I've got to do steel braided rear lines on this bike as well at some point soon. But I'm telling y'all, overall, this is the cheapest bike that I own. Cheapest to maintain and cheapest to build even. And these old 13 plus 636s, they are actually really reliable from what I've seen. I know Kawasaki's actually had some big issues with the Zx6r here recently, but through these years they got it right. The bike's got 20,000 miles on it now. I probably put about 3 on it last year. I did put a Hot Bodies exhaust on it as well. And it sounds so good. I rebuilt the front suspension. It's Showa suspension. And we added this little steering stabilizer from K-Tech. And put a quick shifter on it because they did not come with factory quick shifters back in 2016. So just a little bit of a quick history on the Kawasaki 636. They came out with the 636 back in 2003 and basically, in my opinion, gave the middle finger to every other sport bike 600cc class manufacturer. And they produced this bike from 2003 all the way to 2006. So you had 2 variants early on, the 0304 and the 0506. Then they stopped producing this bike for, I think, 7 whole years, if I'm doing my math right on top of my head. 7 years that they did not produce the Kawasaki 636, only to come back out with the Kawasaki 636 in 2013. When Kawasaki re-released this bike, they got it right, y'all. They definitely got it right. That was so funny, the passenger waving like they were. When Kawasaki re-released this bike in 2013, they absolutely knocked it out of the park. I want to say this bike put down 118 horsepower, something like that, from factory. And I know a lot of stunt riders love these because of the power they put down. I know the 0304 is better for doing stoppies on, but man, from everything from handling to reliability to power, this bike had it all at its time. They called these the 13 pluses, and I want to say in 2019 is when they changed up the body style. And then it's been through maybe 2 different iterations since then on the body style, but the frame and everything I want to say is unchanged. Don't quote me on that, I just know about this bike mainly. But overall, I've always been a Kawasaki fan ever since I used to ride their dirt bikes when I was a kid. So it made sense when I wanted a sport bike. I wanted the Zx6r because I didn't want to go to a leader bike. I wanted to be able to ease my way into the sport bike world. Chickens. Could you imagine if a chicken just flew out? Takes you out of the game. Oh my gosh. Love my little hometown here. Anyway, so this bike, it's actually grown a place in my heart. And I think my top 3 lineup right now would have to be my Turbo Glide, my Pan America, and then my 636. As far as any bike I could own, those are the top 3 that I do currently own. They make me happy. Man, I'll tell you, I love riding them. I have 4 bikes in total. One bike I've never put on the channel. I've actually had it the longest, and it's got the most sentimental value to me. I'm doing a build on it behind the scenes, and I kind of want to introduce it in a really special way. So one day, as you guys will see my 4th bike. In case anyone's wondering, that's the Chief Van House. It's in Chatsworth, Georgia. Well, one thing I haven't really talked to you guys about on the YouTube channel yet, I actually just lost my dad a couple of weeks ago. He was in a rough way for a long time, couldn't get out of bed, and it was kind of hard losing him. It was kind of hard to make happy videos during that time, and I'm still just now kind of getting, I don't know, getting back into the groove of things. It's different when you lose a parent, because that's someone you're used to always going to for advice. I was blessed to have mine till I'm 32 now. Blessed to have my dad that long, and I'm gonna miss him. With that being said, R.I.P. Dad, I love you, and yeah. If I could give you guys any advice, I know this is a way off topic about the Kawasaki, but considering he's the one that originally got me into riding motorcycles, got me my first dirt bike and everything, and got me on a Kawasaki, man, I tell you, it's sad losing a parent. And the main advice I could give you is, if your dad's still there, if your mom's still there, call them up, tell them you love them. Because one day you might not be able to, and you're going to miss it. Lord knows I do already. So if an old boosted bagger could tell you any advice today, it'd be that. So with that little bit being said, I think we're going to cut the video short today. I kind of just wanted to bring out the 636, especially after I had it wrapped, and talk to y'all about it a little bit. She sounds so good. Never sounds as good as the bagger, but definitely inline fours sound great. So with that being said, guys, I'm probably going to start doing a Thursday upload as well. It'll probably be around, like, I don't know, maybe 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursdays. I'm still going to do my 7 o'clock uploads every week on Sundays, so keep an eye out for that. Follow me over on the Instagram channel, or Instagram page, if you're not already. I try to put out notifications of new uploads over there. And if you like today's video, hit the like. Also, if you want to follow along for more, be sure to subscribe. It helps out a lot. Comment, let me know something. Hit that bell notification. Let it remind you of future uploads and activities. Until then, guys, boosted out and peace.